Sounds of wind. The wind running through the forest and shaking the trees is something I've heard before. The tremors are growing more intense. We're closing in on the source. It's probably on the other side of that next thicket. The battle to decide the strongest is raging just behind those dense trees. My feet stop. A second before I burst into the open, I skid to a halt and hide myself. Tosaka also hides behind a tree and stares at the disastrous scene in the clearing. The place is literally a battlefield. There are 3 servants fighting. Okay, 3? Wait. 3? Why are there 3? Is it Archer or... Obviously there's Berserker and there's the Assassin. Okay, well, one is the Black Giant, the Berserker. Another is the White Skull Mask Killer, Assassin. And the last one is... There she is. Tosaka's voice is shaking. I can't really hear her. Even though she's right next to me, her whisper doesn't register for some reason. The third servant. I'm seeing the one clad in black armor for the first time, but... she reminds me of someone I know really well. The Black Giant howls. An attack powerful enough to destroy a mountain swings through empty space, smashing down into the ground. Just like a little, like, there's her Ohage, or Ohage? There's a little weird mask thing covering her face as well. Obviously we know who she is. And I guess what happens, I don't know. I guess what happened is that Mato Zoken, or Makari Zoken, did the same thing as Caster's corpse. You know, he did raise undead and turned Saber into a zombie. Now she's a zombie. Amazing. Zombie servant. Even the flying rebel does not cause her to falter. And she has like cool jet black armor. Amazing. The source of the raging wind must be that black swordsman, and the black figure makes her way through Berserker's sword and the flying claws and attacks at his defenseless body. Wow. The anguish is the giant's. His body of steel can nullify almost any attack, but the black swordsman cuts it like nothing. The sword stains the giant's side black, just like darkness consuming light. Interesting. Is Saber, was that the thing that Ilya was running from initially? Maybe? I was thinking it was like the shadow, right? Like the ribbon shadow thing. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe, you know, Saber just came out of nowhere, you know, Zoken just summoned her or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, Ilya sounds like she's crying, and obviously Saber is defeating Berserker really easily. I assume it's because, you know, usually when we fought Berserker with Shiro didn't have enough magical energy to give to Saber, so she was never fighting at full strength. But ironically, when she's being controlled by Zoken, I assume, she has enough magical energy to go around, and therefore she's actually fighting at 100%, right? So now she can actually easily defeat Berserker, maybe. Especially because she has a Assassin as her backup. Three against one? Who's the third one? Maybe himself? Maybe Mato Zoken himself, maybe? The two masters, Ilya and Zoken, confront each other while their servants stand in front of them as shields. In front of Zoken is Assassin, who must have been defeated by Berserker. Okay? In front of Ilya's Berserker, his entire body covered in black. The ground beneath his feet has turned into a black pond. It is not soil, but a bottomless swamp, sealing his movements. Not only that, but black veins are coming out of the swamp, restraining the giant's limbs. So okay, so it is not just Saber, it's like Saber's corpse, assassin, and the shadow, all like ambushing Berserker all at once. A little unfair when you think about it. I know what that is. It has to be the Black Shadow. But for an instant... Oh, Sakura? It looks like something I know. The deafening crash shocks me back to reality. The situation is hopeless. Berserker is strong. Even though the shadow has nearly engulfed him, he still stands against the swordsman. But he's at his limit. The black swordsman charges and slashes at Berserker. Even if they are equally strong, Berserker's movement is further restricted with each passing second. Then, the balance will only tip further towards the swordsman the longer they fight.
勝負あったな。あとは任せたぞ、アサシン。これ以上子によっては巻き添えを食らいかねん。バサカが逃れ次第、アインツベルンの娘を捕らえ戻ってくるがよい。
His figure grows hazy. He vanishes from the forest, leaving Assassin behind.
キャツは目につくものならば見境なくの。それが魔力の塊ならばなおのことだ。アインツベルンの娘、むざむざ飲まれることのないようにな。
His presence, along with his figure, fades away. Zolkin has disappeared once again. The only ones remaining are Assassin and Berserker, and the Black Swordsman raising her sword. Ilya murmurs in an emotionless voice. What did he make of that? The giant advances with a roar. His advance is like a storm. Berserker charges, kicking away the black shadow that has swallowed him up to his knees. It is an impossible action. The mud below him isn't the only thing binding him, as the black shadow is coiled all about his body. He cannot move forward. Berserker cannot even take a step forward with his body bound by the black shadow. For that reason, he tore his body apart. He grabbed his chest and tore off the black shadow with a sound. He tore off his flesh along with the shadow, going deep enough to expose his innards. The giant bursts into motion. With the force of a whirlwind behind it, the next swing will surely destroy the Black Swordsman. It will be his last attack. He has ripped his body apart and is executing this attack on the verge of his death. There's no way his attack isn't fatal. And in response, the swordsman meets it with her strong attack. Ilya starts to run. She dashes frantically to Berserker as she doesn't see the shadow expanding at his feet. I can't do anything even if I go out now. I have no hope of winning against either the shadow or the swordsman. But still I have to stop Ilya. I jump out from behind the tree. I grab Ilya from behind as she runs towards Berserker. The mad warriors roar, the strong wind, an explosion that even takes away my vision. They all flow into my numb ears at once. On CG for the Black Swordsman. I hold Ilya in my arms as the wind knocks me to the ground. White light fills my vision and I can't even manage to stand up. No, standing up never crosses my mind. My body feels hot. Something deep within me resonates with the attack. I don't understand why, but this heat is in resonance with the noble phantasm. My breathing has been deadened, just like my vision. I can't do anything right now. My body will not function as a human being as long as that sword is engraved in my eyes. I'm entranced. My heart is taken away by something I only saw for an instant. That thing is an illusion far superior to the numerous other noble phantasms. There are many that are crafted more splendidly and with better skill, but the beauty of that noble phantasm is not its appearance. No, to describe this sword as beautiful would only dirty it. The sword is not beautiful, but sacred. People's conception, legends weaved only out of hope. It's not a myth, nor is it inhumane work. It is a crystal trained by the heart alone, and that is why that sword will reign as the strongest fantasy. My vision returns. The sky is lit with dark red light and is dark like night, and the light that split the forest must have been darkness itself. The fire is burning silently, but the air is still cold. Is it something that freezes oxygen instead of burning it? The darkly lit forest lowers its temperature. Hey, what's up, Saber? A swordsman is standing with the black fire in the background. With Ilya still in my arms, I glare at the pointed sword. I don't feel any hostility from the swordsman. I fear my death, and at the same time I grit my teeth in vexation. It's different. She's a different person. It's not just her hostility. I don't feel any of the nobility I previously felt from her. Oh, your face. Her helm breaks. Is it a helm? I thought it was more like a mask, you know? It must have been Berserker's last attack. Her face is revealed, and although she is completely different, she's still the same. Her Ahage is gone, though. What happened? Berserker cut off her Ahage. Oh no. I definitely saw it before. Well, there's no reply. The now golden eyes do not reveal anything, but plainly look down at us. Ilya's voice is trembling. A sword is pointing at her, and Berserker is sinking into the shadow behind Saber. The defeat of her servant and her impending death. Any young girl would tremble in this situation.
Saber.
I shake off any unnecessary emotions. I hug Ilya harder and put strength into my free right arm. Now's not the time to be spaced out. I'm going to save Ilya. I'm going to save Ilya and return to my home. So I can't just cower and wait for my death. Saber swings her sword. She tries to slash at me as I stand up, and at that instant, parries 3 arrows shot from her side. Hey, Archer.
Archer? 止まるな！イリアを連れてさっさと逃げろ!
The swords clash. Archer shot at Saber and attacked her without pause. But it doesn't do much. Even with his godlike speed, Saber easily repels his twin's blades. Archer is acting strangely. Looking, I see that the black shadow is entangling around his feet. She's talking. The cool voice is definitely Saber's. She easily smashes the black shadow and... sends Archer flying into the forest behind him. She struck with enough force to throw him back, and in spite of his defense and the shadow holding his feet. And once again, Saber confronts us silently. She's like a Sith Lord now. It's amazing. Her eyes, they tell me she has resolved to kill me if I do not hand Ilya over. Ilya lets go of my arm. It seems she wants me to hand her over, and the last switch is tripped inside my head. I push Ilya behind me and grip the wooden sword with both hands. I hold it at the ready, right in front of me. I'll drive all of my power and magical energy as soon as Saber charges at me. That's all I can do right now. I have nothing to say to her. I can't apologize, nor can I tell her to come back. I can't say something like that when she hasn't said anything herself. Saber is in front of me as an enemy. Then the only way to answer her is to fight with all my might. I take aim. I won't even try to take her life at the cost of my own. Saber taught me that such tactics are useless. An attack with the premise of your death is only effective against an opponent as strong as you. Against Saber, I can't hope for something as good as a mutual kill. Therefore, I am only aiming at one spot. Her helmet shattered, so her head must be damaged somewhat. That's where I'm going to strike with all my might. I'll defeat my enemy and live on. Unless I get that clear image in my head, I won't even be a match against Saber. We're gonna put our sparring to the test. All that sparring we did at the dojo against Saber. Maybe we'll be able to do something. Probably not. She's coming. Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it, dodge it! I don't care if I look miserable. I don't care if I have to crawl on the ground. Unless I dodge this attack, I can never protect Ilya. What? I'm dead. I fought Saber before, so I know this will be fatal. The lightning-fast attack comes from the upper left. Slicing through my neck will be easy as mowing rice. Well, I guess I'm dead. But my head is still attached. Saber's sword stopped just shy of my throat. What happened? She silently sheathes her sword and jumps away. Okay. Could that be her reason? The black pawn expands on the ground. The shadow is about to crawl out of there. Yay, weird ribbon shadow thing? I'm sure of it. That's the thing I saw at the park the other night. An unknown thing that's just like a cluster of curse.
私の役目は済んだ。あとは貴公に任せる。
ありがたい。たやすい仕事だ。マジュヌーンに敗れた失点を取り返せる。
Saber walks over to the black mud, and she sinks into the mud just like Berserker did. Okay, she just whoop. I watch her until she completely disappears. I don't care why she's still in this world or why she's my enemy now. Now that we're enemies, all we can do is fight. That is the nature of this war. But still, I think for a second that she wouldn't have been stained black like that if I had been stronger. Tosuka's voice brings me back to myself. In front of me are the approaching Black Shadow and Assassin, whose white mask is distorted with a smile. I take Ilya's hand and start running. Ilya takes one sad glance at the mud that swallowed Berserker, then keeps back her tears as she starts running. Time to run. We run through the forest. In front of me is Tosuka, leading the way. Behind us is Assassin, pursuing us through the trees. She must be worried about us, even though she could have escaped by now. She slows down and turns to look at us. I know that the enemy is right behind us, but I can't shake him off. Servant Assassin is after us. There's no way I can shake him off when I have Ilya with... I hear an ominous voice right by my ear. When I look to my side, he's the white mask. I see a white death's hand, smiling as he licks the dagger. The masked figure is knocked away. While running beside me, Assassin was thrown off guard by a kick to the side. Archer does not slacken his pace as he talks. Archer is looking at Assassin and something else is coming from behind him. It's after us. That shadow is coming after us while staining the ground black. Archer slows down a bit and goes behind us. At that instant, right before he leaves, he gives Ilya a look of heavy with regret. Was that a meaningful look? I go through the forest with the sound of clashing swords at my back. As the Assassin follows, he is obstructed by Archer's efforts. Unable to sustain the offensive, Assassin is once again forced to retreat. Their attacks are matched. Even the daggers thrown at me are shot down, and it's obvious that Assassin is not in control of the fight. But it's not because Assassin is weak. Archer repels the multitude of daggers. His vigor is incomparable to before. The scales of victory are tipping towards Archer. I don't know why, but he is as strong as a fierce god right now. With even his strongest attack repelled, Assassin raises his voice as he retreats. In response,
私は他の連中のように真っ当な英雄ではない。清純ではない英霊ならば、あの泥と同意。つまり
Archer must consider it his chance of victory as Archer charges.
お前ほどではないが、この身もいびつな英霊ということだ。
He cuts the white mask with one blow. The black cloak scatters in all directions. Assassin retreats, clutching at his broken mask. It is not a retreat to regroup, but a retreat to save his life. The black servant runs away from Archer and disappears into the trees.
上出来これで追いつかれる心配もなくなった。ご苦労様アーチャー。疲れたでしょ？しばらく休んでいいから霊体に戻っていて。
Tosaka looks relieved. Behind her! Oh no! It appears as if born from the tree's shadow. I don't know why Rin took put down her guard when there was another thing chasing us. It was this weird shadow thing.
何？
She looks behind her. At the same time, the black shadow extends its tentacle and... Oh. I won't make it even if I run. I'll witness Tosaka getting pierced by that black tentacle. Without any context, that's a very interesting sentence. Anyway. But the one I actually see impelled is Archer, who pushes Tosaka aside. Well, rip Archer. Tosaka looks up at Archer without comprehension. It's the end for Archer. He's still breathing and he's not bleeding much. It should be possible for him to heal himself even if he is pierced, as long as it's not fatal. But somehow, I understand that Archer cannot fight anymore. That thing kills servants. No matter how strong a heroic spirit one is, one cannot beat that black shadow as long as one is summoned as a servant. Okay, it's like a... were we told about this before? Maybe a little bit. But yeah, it's like an anti-servant thing. I vaguely comprehend that fact for some reason.
嘘。はじゃ、何してんのよ。
Tosaka must have felt the same thing. She calls to Archer with a trembling voice, stands up unsteadily, and... Archer's shout stops her cold. The black shadow throbs. Okay, now it's turning into a weird balloon. The forest is dying. All the magical energy here is being sucked by that shadow. For some stupid reason, it reminds me of a water balloon. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like putting more water into an already full balloon. It's expanding beyond capacity, and I get the bad image of an explosion! We'll get sucked up. If we stay here, we'll be engulfed for sure. Archer pulls out the tentacle that pierced him and starts to run to Tosaka. Then we have another decision right here. You know, maybe we choose one or the other, it might go badly for us, I don't know. But actually, I want to go back real quick, because there was a decision even before this, where we can, like, instead of going immediately to the action, you know, when Berserker was attacked, we could just stay here. I wonder what happens if we stay here, actually. So I want to do that first before we make another decision. So it's dangerous to make a move before I know what I'm getting into.
遠坂はどうしても行くのか。
ええ、けどエミヤ君が残るのは正しい選択よ。私にはアーチャーがいるけど、エミヤ君は一人きりだから。
Is it really the right choice? Every time, any choice that leaves us behind when it comes to Ren, we end up getting killed, so...
慎重な行動は間違いじゃないわ。
Or at least, I don't know. Maybe not getting killed, but we kind of like miss some of the action. Maybe. I don't know.
分かった。アーチャーがいるからって油断するなよ。
もちろん。危ないって思ったらすぐ戻るわ。
Maybe we'll get a head start when it comes to running away if we stay here. Well, Tosuka starts running without turning around. The tremors continue. Tosuka said Berserker's fighting. Zoken and Assassin are the only other enemies. Berserker will not lose in pure fighting ability. Those who cannot beat him, no matter what tricks they pull. Except they will pull a trick that will defeat him. For one, they have the Shadow, and two, they have Saber Corpse. Sith Lord Saber. But wasn't that the case against Saber as well? I have a bad feeling. I feel like I'm making the same mistake twice. Darkness falls. It's not because the light has been blocked. My retinas are seared by black light, as if I've looked directly into the sun. My mind, filled with ominous presentiment, is filled with a different kind of uneasiness. A complete darkness in which I have no sense of direction. It feels as if I'm swallowed into nothingness. I fumble my way through the dark forest with my smashed vision. Bam! Crash! I hit trees as I randomly walk on. I clumsily charge forward. I feel blood on my shoulder. My forehead's in severe pain where I hit it. He's just hurting himself, just walking aimlessly. But I still want something definite. Definite. Running into things and injuring myself is vastly preferable to having nothing. It's fine. It's fine. My eyes just broke down temporarily because of the sudden light. The forest is still there, and I still feel the ground beneath my feet. It's just that my vision has gone black. But it shall go away in time. Only a bit longer till my vision returns. I'm worried what that light was and if Tosuka's alright, but I'm only going to pull her leg if I go to her with my eyes like this. I have to concentrate on getting my vision back and escaping this darkness. Oh, no, it's still pretty dark in here. Just a bit longer. My vision should return soon. I'm not worried about that. My vision will return. That's a definite fact. I'm just worried about the sounds around me. The storm has stopped before I knew it. I don't hear any crashing sounds either. Is there a reason I'm not hitting any trees anymore? The darkness will disappear soon. I have to wait in this darkness until then. I'll concentrate on that for now. I can think later about why the sensation in the forest is gone. I can also think later about the fact that my vision has already returned. I walk through the darkness, feeling nothing. Even though I know I'm in the forest, when it's this dark I start to get bad ideas. For example, like a ridiculous joke that I'm trapped in the world of shadows without an exit. How'd this happen? Did we get sucked into the shadow or something? I keep walking, bitterly laughing at my stupid thought. I feel nothing, but it's just a bit longer, 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 and my vision should return, and the original scene will be back in front of me. Nope, we just die. Okay. Somehow we just end up dying. Like a dojo.
ではありますが、今夜は冬騎士一帯が停電のため闇稽古と相なりました。
別にいいけど、真っ暗だね。
真っ暗ね。
寂しいね。
寂しいわね。
うん。
ねえ、イリアちゃん。私、本当のこと言っていいかな？
あんまし聞きたくないけど。何？
うん。なんかさ、私たち以外に誰かいる気がしない？
Is there?
やめてよね、タイガー。冗談でもそういう。
イリアちゃん、今の悲鳴面白かわいいわ。
Okay.
イリアちゃん。
Think Ilya's dead? She was eaten?
いやーねー、脅かしっこはなしよ。ねえ、ねえ、そこにうずくまってヒューヒュー言ってるのはイリアちゃんよね。
そうだよ、お姉ちゃん。
嘘つけ、お前一体何者？下国。
Okay. We're getting horror into this now. Alright. Okay, so that's what happens. We, I guess, get swallowed up by the darkness if we just don't do anything there. So let's not do that. Return back to the water balloon. So what do we do though? Bring back Tosaka or protect Ilya? Bring back Tosaka? What do you mean by bring back Tosaka? I feel like either way we're gonna not the best thing we could do is just run as far as we can, you know? Meeny, meeny, miny, mo, can't find a way out. I mean, I guess maybe let's try our best to protect Ilya? I'll protect Ilya. I can't try to save two people at once. Tosaka has Archer, but Ilya has no one. Then I have to take Berserker's place. We have to yell really loud and go roar. I tackle Ilya, forcing her to the ground. In the instant I cover her body with my own. My vision and perception is filled with black. It's hot. My body is almost blown away. The condense and release wave of magical energy rages through the forest as a storm. It's not there. My vision is painted black. It was this dark even though I can clearly see. A black sun must have come falling down. My body's not there. It probably melted from the heat. My body's not there. The loss of my sense of touch is more disgusting than the pain. But that's a problem. I can't protect Ilya unless I have a body. The black shadow tries to take Ilya. I flail my right arm to drive it off. Embracing her with that same arm, I press her to the ground. And I finally realize, my body's there. My body must be there or else I couldn't have protected Ilya. Man, I panicked too much. All I lost was my left arm. It vanished without a trace. The rest of my body is still there. It's still there. It's just my left arm, don't worry about it. But I still have this sense of loss, the phantom pain. Can you feel it? You feel it too, don't you? I haven't lost all of me, but it feels like I lost my whole body. The phantom pain. It's disappearing. The shadow fades away without trace, its energy spent. Ilya's safe. My ears must be numb, as I can't hear what she's saying. What happened to Tosaka? Archer is there. His red cloak is painted a deeper red, and he's so weakened that he might disappear the next second. Oh, Ryder? How strange. Why is she here?
正気ですか？そんなことをすれば、あなたは
考えるまでもない。何もしなければ消えるのは2人だが、移植すれば確実に1人は助かる。どの 日この体は限界だ。このまま消えるというのなら、これをくれてやったところで変わるまい。
Archer and Ryder are talking. What the hell is going on? And in the end,
通常ならば死ぬ。人の身に霊体をつなげては助からない。だが俺とその男は特例だ。リンが目を覚ましたらうまく処置をしてくれるだろう。
I assume he's giving us his arm because we did say that we lost our left arm and everything. Maybe we'll live if he gives us, just give us a hand. give us an arm. And I guess, well, it's the exception because we are the same person. That's why. He tenderly runs his fingers through Tosca's hair. My vision fades to black. The dark sun no longer shines in the forest. Then, the darkness must be failing on my consciousness.
ここまでか。達者でな。遠坂。
Archer bids farewell in a voice that sounds just like mine. I wonder why. Interesting that, yeah. It seems like the way, I mean, it was only one line, but like, he was like touching Tosca's hair, I guess, in a very like intimate way. I wonder if, like, what kind of Archer is this? Like, does the Archer we saw in each timeline, does it differ? Or is it always the same Archer? Is that the same I don't know, it's like maybe the Archer that fell in love with Tosca, right? Maybe? I don't know. I want to see what happens. Okay, let's go back real quick, because we might as well. Because I assume, it seems like, if we don't protect Ilya and try to go towards Tosaka, we're probably gonna die. Let's try that. Well, Tosaka is closer to the shadow than us. Archer's dying and Tosaka is still in shock after his injury, cannot move. Then I'm the only one who could bring her back. Let's go! Go, Tosaka! I let go of Ilya and run towards Tosaka. I'll still make it. There are 5 meters to Tosaka and 10 more to the shadow. If I run full speed and pull her to the side, I'm sure I can manage something. And that thought proves to be a mistake. The expanded shadow explodes in an instant. I don't even have time to take her hand. The shadow tramples over the forest under one breath. It mercilessly swallows the prey in its spider's web. My temperature rises. A fatal fever from the tropics destroys my human body. There's no vaccine for it. But my body struggles to get away from the heat. And my body dies before my body. Or my mind dies before my body, huh? Did I say that? Anyway. Without its soul, the flesh is easily swallowed. As I melt into the black shadow, I turn into a fetus. It becomes Death Stranding again. I think I hear the cry when infants birth. Alright, that was quick, okay. I just want to see that as well. Hey, another Tiger Dojo.
戦略的撤退を余儀なくされながら結局逃げ切れなかったデッドマンを助けるタイガー道場始まるよ
始まるよ
はいはい始まるよ。ああ、ハリー。
ぶったるんどれ。何をいじけておる弟子1号。本編の感情を道場に持ち込むのはご法度だと申したであろう。
はい、わかりました。けど今回はちょっとフォローできないかなって。
Yeah, we choose to, try to save Tosaka, we kind of leave Ilya to thus. So she dies too.
かつてないほどのすねぶり。そんなに遠坂さんを優先したことが嫌だったの？違う
けど、私はただアーチャーが報われないって思っただけよ。
むむ。私ではわからない複雑な裏事情。 けどまあいいじゃない。遠坂さんもアーチャーさんもシローもイリアちゃんもみんな仲良く死んじゃったんだから。
Everyone died. Amazing.
笑い事かバカトラが。もう今日はここまで。シローはすぐに選択肢に戻ってちゃんとアーチャーの言葉を守ること。今日は森から出るまで電源切っちゃダメだからね。
I can't? Oh no. Alright. We can't stop now. Okay, so we gotta go back. I'll go back here. So this time, instead of, again, trying to save Rin by ourselves, we save Ilya, and, Archer protects Rin instead. So we go back to this interlude, I guess. The shadow wavers. The Red Knight is covered in blood, and Tosuka Rin is sitting on the ground, dumbfounded. About 5 meters away from them stand the silver-haired girl and Emiyashiro hand in hand. The shadow wavers. After shrinking like a dead tree, the shadow expands like a blowfish. Now its poisonous nature is like an uglier deep-sea fish. The expansion continues without limit, swelling outward and dyeing the forest black. At that instant, the Red Knight dies protecting Tosuka Rin, and Emiyashiro survives by pure luck. Okay, he's just lucky. It is fortunate that the ground is uneven. The expanding shadow passes over Emiyashiro, who is in a hollow pit. Okay, that works out for him. It's like a grenade, I guess. He found covers to protect himself from the fragmentation. But his left arm is above its rim, unable to share in that fortune. But he loses his left arm, though. Yep. She wakes up. It's been half a day since she sent Raido to guard Shiro. Mato Sakura, who shared vision with her servant to follow the situation without ever leaving the house, is brought back to reality with that scene. Is that what it says? It's like sharing vision with her servant. Okay, so it must have been through Raido that she saw that. She feels like vomiting. Her vision is blurred as if she lost it, because she cut the shared vision off by force. Her body is sweating, and as soon as she breathes, what's in her stomach rises up to her throat. Blech. She runs into the dressing room. She's covering her mouth with her hands, and as soon as she gets into the sink... Okay, are we gonna hear puking sounds? She vomits out everything in her stomach. She stands there with her head down, shoulders heaving. Her long hair flutters like a curtain, hiding her face from the mirror. I mean, don't worry, we're gonna get him a new arm, especially with this magic world fantasy shit. You'll probably get a cool prosthetic arm, right? That can transform into a blade or something. I don't know. She recalls the nightmare. There's no mistake about the vision. Emiyashiro's left arm was swallowed by the shadow while protecting the silver-haired girl. It disappeared from the shoulder down as if eaten. Numb. Sakura masochistically yells at herself for considering such a thing. She feels a chill and a strange uplift, not able to think about what happened and what she should do. All she knows is that she hates herself. She previously got the idea that if Emiyashiro were injured to a point where he wouldn't be able to go outside, he would not be in danger anymore. Yeah, she had that thought before. Remember? Breaking his kneecaps? Yes, she was wrong. It would not solve anything. Was it simply carelessness that made her wish for him to be hurt? Now he has been wounded regardless of her wishes. Not a wound that will keep him indoors, but one that threatens his very life. There's no difference between the two. That's what it means to be injured. Why does she think that this misfortune is a good thing? The nausea does not go away. She does not stop vomiting even after throwing up everything. Gastric juice and blood. She thinks that the sharp pain in her stomach and the scratch in her throat is like punishment to condemn her. And after a while, her nausea finally goes away when the gastric juice runs out and she regains her composure. She breathes heavily. Her shoulders are moving up and down painfully. She puts her hands on the sink and tries to calm down as if she's just finished running a marathon.
でもこれでもう先輩は戦えない。
In a trance, she speaks her true feelings. A short murmur. Still breathing heavily, she raises her head. The figure in the mirror is crushed by a feeling of guilt. The apologetic expression is caused by her worry for Emashiro's well-being. She truly wishes for his safety. The mirror reflects her face with a crooked smile. Okay. Bit weird. Alright. Like, on one hand, she doesn't want Shiro to get hurt. On the other hand, she also wants him to, not get hurt. I don't know, hurt him so that he doesn't get hurt anymore. If that makes any sense. Like, prevent him from actually doing anything. Keep him in a cage forever and ever, right? That sort of idea? Kind of like twisted love? Yandere, maybe? It's hot. I'm trapped in a sultry stone room. The heat radiating from my shoulders like a plague of microscopic bugs eating my cells. My shoulder is as if countless ants are swarming on my unseen wound. It's hot, Atsui. My body is burning from within. This isn't like a sultry stone room, but more like a sealed frying pan. I hear the sound of something burning, and I realize that I've been scorched black. It's hot. The heat melts my mind, leaving my body untouched. Slowly and fiercely, it burns through my genes as if trying to overwrite them. Is this nightmare finally coming to an end? It's hot. The hole is sealed so that the ants cannot escape. It's very hot. Hot, hot, hot. It's 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 hot. The hole is in my shoulder. The hole became a gateway, allowing the ants to flood into my body. And the entrance, the hole to let them out, is sealed with flesh that's not mine. It's changing. It's changing to something I don't know. It's coming in. Knowledge I shouldn't have is flowing into me. It is his battle experience and battle information. This is his noble phantasm. It's not the pair of swords, Kansho and Bakuya. Bearing the treasured swords made by an ancient blacksmith, he himself was a blacksmith heroic spirit. That's why he creates. He duplicates everything he sees and understands. No, it is not duplication, but projection. A unique magic that reproduces the real thing using an image in the caster's mind. And the heat burning my mind tells me to manage this skill. Swords, a lot of swords, so many swords. Unlimited swords, unlimited blade works. Don't kid me, that's impossible, it won't fit. I don't know about projection, I'm not at that level yet. Cutting corners like this will destroy my body. First of all, I will have hands fall on myself, I can't memorize use that ability. I will need to find a begin with strange with no connection. There's no way to become feeling in my body, no one will barrier will become feeling in my body. You can't put time out of order, destroy the regularity, even if you help me. I don't have the skills to handle it. Yorukobe? My consciousness slowly returns. Hey, we got out of the forest. I'm sleeping on an unfamiliar bed in an unknown room. I raise my body. I think I met Saber of the forest, ran away with Tosca and Ilya. Our eyes meet. Ilya's beside the bed, staring at me with blank amazement. I sigh with relief. I don't get the situation, but I'm glad Ilya's alright.
やった！目が覚めたんだね、シロ。
イリア。
Ilya charges at me.
よかった。よかったよ、シロ。
Hugging me, she buries her face in my chest and repeats herself over and over. Man, I don't get what's going on, but I can't do anything if she's crying like this.
怪我は痛まない？少しでもおかしいなって思ったらすぐ代わりのものをつけさせるから。
Another one.
ああ、別に痛いところなんてないよ。それよりイリア、あれからどうなったのか説明。
As I speak, I feel like a long knife is thrust into me. Unable to bear the pain, I tear my chest with my right hand.
シロ、落ち着いて。我慢するんじゃなくて左腕を押さえつけるの。
My left arm. The power of my left arm is controlling me. Oh no. I don't quite get it. I don't, but I want to escape this pain as quickly as possible. I relax my mind. Once I start meditating, I quickly understand which part of me is abnormal. I can control it more or less if I know the origin of the pain. I just need to create a barrier so that the foreign substance can't enter my body.
大丈夫。落ち着いたよ、イリア。
私にもわかるよ。どうなることかと思ったけど、とりあえず反発し合うことはないみたい。
It seems like Ilya knows what's causing the pain. I look at myself and notice that I'm wearing big hospital clothes. No, these are more like belts. All I can move is my right arm. Everything else is firmly belted down and I can't take them off myself.
なんだこれ。イリア、なんでこんなの着てるんだ、俺。
それは。
Ilya looks away awkwardly.
そこからの説明は私がしよう。エミヤシロ。
Then, a person I really don't want to see appears.
あちらも持ち直した。こちらは事後説明だけだからな。用がなければ退出したまえ。
Oh boy, here comes another long speech from the priest. Probably.
どうだか。私はシロと一緒に外に出るの。あなたが本当に何もしないのなら、私がここにいても問題はないでしょ。
なるほど。確かに問題はないな。だが説明は簡潔に済ませたい。邪魔をしないというのなら、隅でおとなしく座っていろ。
Alright, better be short, because you do tend to ramble for a long time, Kotomine Kirei.
そうね。じゃあ、そうさせてもらうわ。
Ilya passes Kotomine and walks to the wall.
さて、状況説明の前に、先ほどの疑問に答えておこう。あまり驚くなよ、エミヤシロ。
I'm afraid it's been 9 years. Kotomine reaches out. He unbuckles the belts and removes the coverings. Okay. We have a weird arm, very similar to... Well, I actually remember, it reminds me of the assassin's arm, right? You know, the big old handle. The arm there is, not Shiro's arm? What? So how do you say that? The arm there is not Emiya Shiro's arm. Okay, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it's hard to read certain sentences when the grammar's not, obvious, you know? I can tell even through the wrapped cloth. My left arm is not part of my body. It is a foreign substance that should not be there, attached by opposing the natural providence.
アーチャーの左腕だ。アーチャー本人の意思を尊重し、彼の遺体からお前に移植した。
アーチャーの意思を尊重？あ、いや、それより遺体って、あいつは。
Yeah, he's dead.
移植が済んだ後消滅した。ここに運ばれた時点で死に体だったのだが、よくも終わるまで持ったものだ。 アーチャーの持つ特殊技能ゆえだろうがな。
Archer has been eliminated. Then the remaining servants are Zokin's assassin and Sakura's rider, and... No, I don't think I can call her a servant anymore.
待て、アーチャーは消えたんだろう。ならあいつの腕が残っているのはおかしくないか。
移植が終わる前に消滅したのならその左腕も消えていただろう。だがお前のそれはアーチャーが現世にとどまっているうちに切り離しお前の体に植え付けたものだ。エミやシローの魔術回路とつなげお前自身の魔力で現世に受肉させている英霊の肉。その手術がなった時点でそれはお前の肉体となった。その後ならばアーチャーが消えようと左腕は残る。その左腕はすでにお前の腕なのだからな。
じゃあ本当にこれはあいつの腕なのか。
そうだ。あのままではお前もアーチャーも長くはなかった。アーチャーはこの世にとどまる霊核を壊されておりお前も半死半生の手負いで傷口より生命活動に必要な中身を損ねていた。幸いアーチャーの体に傷は少なかったからな。彼はお前に唯一無事な肉体を提供することで死にゆくお前を生かしたのだ。
You know, I was wondering, like, interesting that Archer saves us, you know, instead of letting us die. I know in the Unlimited Blade Works route, you know, who definitely let us die, but I guess it's because, I'm thinking about it, it's probably because, this Miyashiro is not like Archer at all, really, because before, usually, he would just follow his ideals, right, until the bitter end, but now he's changed, right, he's changed to, instead of, you know, killing one to save the many, he's chose to protect someone instead. So maybe in that case, maybe that's why Archer is not, you know, wanting to kill his past self now, because it's a different self now, right? It's different ideals, you know? Maybe that's why he's more, you know, more willing to, you know, try to save this Miyashiro, Heaven's Field Shiro, you know? Maybe that's why? Well, the half of my body that was swallowed, the heat that violated my mind, and this left arm does not mine. Everything tells me that the event in that forest really did happen. I fell on that forest, and I was saved by Archer after that.
けどサーバントの体を人間に移植するなんてできるのか。
つなげるだけならできなくもないわ。霊媒の意志は肉体ではなく魂を癒すものだって言うし、そこの神父は見かけによらず本物だったっていうことね。
And yeah, Kotomide has been quote-unquote helping us a whole bunch this time. You know, I wonder about that. Again, I feel like he's kind of helping us for the wrong reasons, but still helping us, so alright.
世辞は受け取るがそう手放しで喜べることではない。異なる霊体同士の接合は禁呪と呼ばれる。なぜなら行ったところで絶対に失敗するからだ。霊体、魂の蘇生、復元は魔術では扱えない神秘である。故に今回も形だけ成功した後でショック死すると思ったのだが。
Or maybe he wanted to see that. You know, when you think about it, I mean, Kotomine didn't know that Archer and Shiro are the same person. Maybe he went in, hey, that would be a funny death, watching him suffer and die by planting his left arm to someone else. Wouldn't that be fun? I guess maybe that's what Kiri was thinking about. That would make sense.
シロとアーチャーは特別よ。私もさっきわかった。この二人ならつながりさえすれば持ち直すって。
I guess Ilya knows. At least now she knows, anyway. Ilya looks away and lets her eyes wander sadly.
ほう。ま、その理由は知らん。 私にわかるのはお前たちの相性が良かったということだけだ。手術を始めた時は驚いたぞ。双子でもここまで瓜二つではなかろうとな。
I flex my left arm to test his words. I don't feel anything. I don't even feel pain. No phantom pain. It's like a lump of dead meat. It doesn't move no matter what I do. It's like a hand numbed by a loss of circulation. The sensation of a part of my body not moving brings mental fear rather than physical pain. The left arm is just a piece of metal. I mean, it really is like Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. You know, one must feel constricted like this if one became a Tin Man. I wonder if you can, like, you know, can you shoot your arm like a rocket punch? Rocketo punchu!
全く動かない。これで手術は成功したのか。
無茶を言うな。つなげたばかりではそれが限界だ。数日経てば馴染む。先ほども言ったが、お前たちの相性は実にいい。この分であれば通常の生活をこなせるほどには回復しよう。だが注意しろ。私が言っているのはあくまで回路が合うというだけの話だ。いかに相性が良かろうが、それは人間では扱えぬ英霊の腕。いや、腕というよりは兵器だな。強力ではあるが、使えばお前とて巻き込まれよう。
それは自滅するってことか。
無論だ。人間であるエミやシローがアーチャーの腕を使えば、肉体はアーチャーの腕に侵食される。いな、吹き飛ばされるという表現の方が正しいか。
So maybe we can't, like, you know, summon a giant, like, or like summon a giant bow and everything and do the same thing he does. We do that, we'll just end up killing ourselves.
霊格としてエミやシローの肉体はアーチャーの腕には到底及ばん。一度でもその腕を使えばアーチャーの魔術回路が起動する。そうなった時、お前の体はアーチャーの魔術行使に耐えられず内部から崩壊する。いいか、使うたびに寿命が減っていくのではない。その腕を使えばお前の体に植え付けられた時限爆弾にスイッチが入るのだ。
Interesting. What is that? And sure, that means I'll certainly die if I try to do what Archer does even once.
じゃあこの布はそのための。
ああ、そのための封印だ。それを巻いている限り、左腕は魔術回路を発現しない。お前が魔術を使おうと、その左腕だけは別のものとして扱われる。
Oh man, we have to like wear this weird cloth thing our everyday life, you know, even after the Holy Grail War is finished, we just have this weird thing on our arm forever. Everyone's gonna make fun of us.
だが安心はするなよ。魔術講師をせずとも、生きている限り魔力は肉体に通るものだ。その度に左腕には痛みと起動しようとする反動が起きるだろう。それを防ぐため、マルティンの生涯符で左腕を覆っている。
Shroud of Martin. I guess I assume that's like a magical item he's just giving us.
その布を巻いている限り、左腕からの侵食はある程度抑えられるはずだ。
ちょっと待て。ある程度抑えられるって、それじゃ完全には。
抑えられん。そうだな。アーチャーの腕を使おうと使うまいと、結局はその腕に侵食される。
Really? I mean, I guess that would put us in a very similar situation as Sakura, right? Like, no matter what, we'll just end up dying.
長生きがしたいのなら、腕と拮抗するほどの魔術師に成長しろ。そうなれば生涯符を巻かずとも左腕の封印はできる。何？私の見立てでは左腕に食いつぶされるまでにあと10年。それだけの猶予があるのだ。一人前になって左腕を御するか、慣れずに自滅するか、そう急な話ではあるまい。
Well, at least we have pretty, like a decade. We have a decade. Maybe Rin will, you know, teach us some good things before we die. So maybe we don't die. I don't know. Then again, I don't know. Rin is still still ambiguous whether or not Rin is like truly. Well, she's not really our ally anymore, but she still helps us out. Well, maybe she can still help us out later. This is like I was remodeled without my knowing. But there's no use complaining. I would have died in that forest. Transplanting Archer's arm was the only way to save my life, so complaining would mean I don't want to live.
わかった。とりあえず礼は言っとく。また世話になった、琴峰神父。できれば4度目がないよう祈っててくれ。
A fourth time? How many favors has Kotomine has done for us? Like there's Sakura, I guess, Sakura's surgery, the woman that was attacked by Shinji, and yeah, this time where he transplanted the arm. So yeah, 3 times already.
減らず口が言えるのなら心配はいらぬな。では外に出ろ。礼拝堂でリンが待っている。
Oh yeah, Archer's dead, so Rin is kind of out of the Holy Grail War, unless she still wants to fight as as a magus, right, as a master, without a servant. She can still fight, but maybe she's more willing to, you know, just not murder Sakura, if that's the case, and help us out maybe. More willing anyway. Kotomine heads to the door. I get out from the bed and put on the prepared jacket. I can't move my left hand, so I just drape it over my shoulder.
よし。気を配ってれば痛まないな。イリア、行こう。
行く。
I exit and find myself in the courtyard. The sky is dark and it's already nighttime.
言い忘れていたが、その生涯符は解こうと思えば簡単に解ける。選択肢は常にお前にある。アーチャーの力を使うのは自由だが、使えば命の保証はせん。それを踏まえた上でせいぜいうまく立ち回れ。
Okay, he's planting that seed into our minds. By the way, you can kill yourself by taking off the cloth and using it. Don't worry about it though. It's your choice in the end. Totally not hinting you to actually just self-destruct. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Dosuke glares at me as soon as I enter the chapel. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I'm relieved to know she's alright.
さて、これで全員治療は済んだ。エミやシロはアーチャーの左腕を移植され、リンは毒素を洗浄された。何かこれ以上の要求はあるか？
How about we eat some mapo tofu together? Let's have that as a dinner.
あるわけないでしょ。これ以上あんたに借りを作ったら、それこそ命を担保にされかねないじゃない。
そうか。ではこれで解散ということになるが、一応監督役として聞いておこう。これからどうするつもりだ、リン。ことがこうなってしまっては、聖杯戦争も破綻している。残されたマスターがこうも揃ってサーバントがいない状態では、もはや勝敗はついただろう。
Yeah, I mean, who's left actually? Archer's dead now, and Berserker's been he got ate, nom 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 by the shadow. So who's left? Lancer's dead. Archer's dead. Rider's still alive. What's this Mato Shinji? That's not true. This hasn't updated yet, I guess. Caster's dead. Berserker's dead. Oh, hey, there's Saber. Oh, lawful evil. Okay, some interesting details about her. But yeah, everyone's dead except Assassin and Rider. So it's like 1-on-1. Sakura versus Mato Zoken. But Mato Zoken has Saber on his side, and probably Berserker too, because Berserker, I believe, got consumed, right? Oh, no more writing skills. Her writing skills are lost. Oh no. Nullifies all magic, requires less than 3 verses. That would hurt her, even using great magic, original magic. Because she has a dark alignment, her magic resistance is decreased. Oh, okay, she's, I guess, a little bit less stronger in that regard. Still pretty strong though. A++, magical energy, and noble phantasm. No details. Skill. Instinct. Magical energy burst. Always covers Black Saber's body like a dense fog. With her black army and her trail of mana, her defenses increase considerably. Okay, she's more defensive, I guess. Like physically. Because she is continually suppressing her rage, her instincts have become more blunt. She really is like a Sith Lord. And charisma. Talent to command and lead a great army. Increases the ability of one's allies and battle between armies. But the morale of the soldiers. Her leadership is increased, but the morale of her soldiers decreases dramatically. Okay, so I guess because, you know, she's more evil, you know. She rules by terror rather than by example, I guess. Excalibur, sword of promised victory. Black sword of ultimate light. Since Excalibur is an amplifier that transforms the magical energy of its possessor, the light of the holy sword of Black Saber has also turned black. As the ladies of the Lake Vivian and Morgana coexist, this holy sword seems to have attributes of both good and evil. You know, she's kind of a badass now, but also evil, so Tosaka shuts her mouth. The match is pretty much decided, just like Kotomine said. The only masters of servants are Zoken and Sakura. Ordinarily, the last two standing would fight, but Sakura cannot oppose Zoken. Looking at it that way, it's already over. Yeah, like he does have that crest worm, right?
マトウゾウケンとしては、マトウサクラを取り戻すか始末するかのどちらかだろう。これを防ぐのは難しく、お前たちには防ぐ義務もない。何しろマトウゾウケンを倒したところで、お前たちに益はないからな。
Well, I mean, Shiro has a reason. Shiro wants to protect Sakura, obviously.
へえ、サーバントがいないマスターは聖杯を手に入れられないってやつ？
そうだ。故に戦う意味はなく、これ以上の戦闘は無意味だ。このままおとなしく屋敷に立てこもり、聖杯戦争の終わりを待つのが正しい選択だろう。
ご忠告どうも。けど降りないわよ、私。
Obviously not.
驚いたな。聖杯を諦めきれないということか。
当然よ。サーバントがいなくなっても私はまだマスターだもの。一人になったから戦いを降りるだろうなんて勝手に決めつけないでよね。
ほう、そうか。確かにそうだな。サーバントを失ってものこのこ七に赴いた者もいる。そう簡単に白旗はあげられないか。
白は関係ないわよ。いい？これはあくまで私の判断。私はまだ諦めてないし、造剣を勝利者にさせる気もない。それじゃあどっちにしたってあの子が助からないんだから。
Tosaka.
I open my eyes wide and look at Tosaka.
何よ嬉しそうな顔して。言っとくけど、あんたの真似をしたわけじゃないからね。私は賞賛があるからまだ降りないの。あなたみたいに勝ち目もないのに残るわけじゃないんだから。
そうだろうな。Tosakaのことだからそうじゃないかって思ってる。
なんかそれはそれで引っかかるけど、分かってるのならいいわ。
She looks away. Tosaka doesn't want to give the Holy Grail to Zoken, not because of her sense of justice. Sakura cannot be saved if Zoken wins. If you want to save Sakura, Sakura has to obtain the Holy Grail, or someone who wants to save her has to claim it. That's why Tosaka says she or Sakura has to win. That's the only reason she's fighting against Mato Zoken. Tosaka cannot obtain the Holy Grail anymore, but is still wanting to save Sakura, her younger sister.
ではお前はどうだ、エミヤシロ。凛と同様、まだ聖杯を諦めないというのか。
No, Shiro will not give up on his weird worm vampire girlfriend.
戦いはやめない。 俺だって目的はある。このまま造剣の好きにはさせない。
そうか。戦うというのなら止めはせん。絶望的な戦力差だが、魔頭造剣は小物だからな。何らかの策はあるだろう。
We look at each other silently. Some plan, huh? I can't come up with one by myself, but with Tosaka, we just might figure out how to beat the old man. Our conversation ends. The treatment is over, so Kotomine requests that we leave, so we're not asking for protection here.
言われなくても出ていくけど。なあ、イリアは行くところあるのか？
城はまだあるし、セラもリズも呼べば出てくるから帰る場所はあるけど、どうしてそんなこと聞くの？シロ。
いや、一人じゃ危ないだろう。イリアさえ良ければ俺の家にいてもらいたいんだ。その方が何かと便利だと思うし。
いいけど行かない。シロのとこにはあの女がいるもの。
Then, Ilya answers me in a weird way. That woman? I stare at Tosaka because I don't understand what she means by I don't mind but I won't go. Oh, she looks like she doesn't want to interfere.
ほう。魔頭桜を選んだのか、エミやシロ。
Oh, is Kotomine. Oh, Kotomine. He knows everything.
コトミネ？
イリアスフィールは私が預かっても構わないが、このまま城に戻しては造剣にさらわれるだけだ。
I don't know if I want to trust kids with you. Kotomine Kirei.
お断りだ。イリアは俺が引き取る。
お断りよ。イリアは私が借りるんだから。
Everyone wants Ilya. No, Ilya's mine. No, Ilya's mine.
私、自分の居場所は自分で決められるもの。
それは残念だ。ではイリアスフィールは遠坂の屋敷に滞在するのだな。
バカ言わないで。アインツベルンのマスターは遠坂の家になんて行かないんだから。あ、そう。じゃああんたどこに行くのよ。シロのところも嫌だ、教会もお断り、私の家もダメだって言うならもう城に帰るしかないわよ。分かってるわ。元からあそこが私の工房なんだから、他のマスターの世話になんてならない。バーサーカーがいなくたって私は一人でやってくんだから。あら、やっぱりそうなんだ。一度殺しかけたシローに助けられたくせに恩も感じずにお城に戻るわけね。聞いた？エミヤくん、あれだけ助けてあげたのに嫌われたものね。この子、あなたの家なんて狭苦しくてごめんだって言ってるわよ。何言うのより。私そんなこと一言も。言ってるじゃない。エミヤくんの家に行かないのはエミヤくんが頼りにならないからでしょ。だから安心できる自分の城に戻るって言ってるんじゃない。それはそうだけど私が城に戻るのはシローから離れないといけないからで。え？ああ、そうなんだ。頼りになるならないの前にそもそもエミヤくんが嫌いだったわけね。なんだ、そういうことは早めに言ってよ。
Tosaka calmly criticizes Ilya. This is bad. Just as I'm worrying that this will turn bloody.
そんなことない。私、シローが嫌だなんて言ってないもん。私が嫌なのはもっと別のことなんだから。だってさ、大人気ね、エミヤくん。
Emiya-kun is harem. Tosaka smiles gently, and Ilya glares at her with vexation. So whose house is Ilya going to? We'll never know. Oh, well, we do know. Actually, she'll be coming to our house, as it turns out. I guess, that would make sense. I mean, otherwise, the only servants left are Ryder and Assassin. Ryder's the only one that can protect us, so probably a good idea to come to our house. It would make sense.